शिवाय। ॐ नमः 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 शिवाय। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। वेदो नित्यमधीयताम् तदुदितं कर्म स्वनुष्ठीयताम् तेनेशस्य विधीयताम् अपचितिः काम्ये मदिस्त्यज्यताम् पापोगपरिधूयताम् भवसुखे दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम् आत्मेच्छा व्यवसीयताम् निजगृहात् तूर्णं विनिर्गम्यताम् Sangas satsu vidhiyatam Bhagavato Bhaktir dhrudhadiyatam Shantyadi parichiyatam Dridataram Karmashu santyajyatam Sadvidvanupasrupyatam Pratidinam Tatpaduka sevyatam Brahmaikaksaramartyatam Shrudishiro Vakyam Samakarnyatam Vakyartascha vicharyatam Shrudishiraha Pakshas samashriyatam Tustarkat suviramyatam Shrudimata Tarko nusandhiyatam Brahmasmidi vibhavyatam Aharahar Garva parityajyatam Deheham matirujyatam Buddhajanaihi Vada parityajyatam Kshudvyadischa chikitsyatam Pratidinam Bhikshaushadam bhujyatam Swadvannam natu yachyatam Vidivashat Praptena santushyatam Shritoshnadi vishahyatam Natu vrata Vakyam samucharyatam Audasinyamapipsyatam Janakrupa Naishturyamutsrujyatam Ekante sukamasyatam Paratare Chetas samashriyatam. That is where we stopped. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. Hope it was happy and it will be happy. Now, in this study of our beautiful text, we have come to the last verse here. Last set of 8 instructions. As you know, 40 instructions are given, and I would not even call that as inspirations. Each one of them can transform our way of thinking. It is said, at least we should take it as a resolution for our life, starting from this new year, spending time with yourself for yourself. Swamiji, I do it all the time. No, you are not little self, for your higher self. For little self, we spend a lot of time. While eating also with ourselves only, we are enjoying. Watching movie, we are enjoying for ourselves only. Doing anything is for our own personal joy only. It is said in the Upanishad, if you love someone, it is actually a selfish affair. Even loving someone is because you want to be happy. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Because you love yourself, you actually love other person. If you say, I love my pet, it is because that pet is giving you happiness and your happiness you love, and therefore you love the pet. I love my wife, Swamiji, because she is probably giving you happiness, giving you company, giving you what you want, taking care of your needs. Therefore, that happiness you derive out of what she does is because of which you are loving that person. So also vice versa. In all relationships, we love another person or a thing, it is because we love ourselves. Some people say it's such a very bad statement, Swamiji, but it's not a bad, it's a truth. Truth sometime will be very bitter. Not sometime, all the time. So, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Because we love ourselves, because if anything that makes us unhappy, we don't love that thing. Do you? Do you love your brother-in-law? No, I don't. You know, because why? Because that person I want to see, I want to squeeze his hand. I'm not saying you should do that. Or your own neighbor, you don't like that much because he's constantly giving you trouble. You ask your children, teenagers, they hate everything but their friends. So it is always seen, we always love that which gives us more and more happiness. More happiness, more we love that thing. It may be iPad, it may be TV, it may be movie, it may be a person, it may be something else. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. But then the question is it not now presently I consider myself as this individual being and this happiness of this body, this mind, this intellect, that I consider as most important. But here Shankaracharya says, find the true happiness which is always there within you, which is your own nature, that you spend time with. That is why it says, ekante sukhamasyatam. Seek solitude, meaning remain unconnected to all other things and find out who really is wanting to be happy. Is this physical body wants to be happy? It's not the physical body. You see, let us say that you are eating some food and which you like. It is not the tongue that is actually happy. It is the mind behind the tongue, which is demanding that particular food, is trying to be happy. Now again the further enquiry, is the mind trying to be happy? Mind is after all thoughts. What is that what that mind wants to be happy when you say? It is because it doesn't want to be agitated. It doesn't want to be disturbed. Whenever there is a disturbance in the mind, that is unhappiness. So when you give what the mind wants, to that extent mind is quiet. In that quietude, you discover the already existing happiness within you. Just like silence is not produced, it is absence of sound. Similarly, happiness that you find is not in the mind, it is in the absence of that troubling mind. A little bit, a fraction of a moment, when the thought is ceased, when it is no more, the glimpses of inner joy is discovered. So if that source of happiness is within me and the mind is that which is disturbed, is not allowing me to enjoy that forever, it is always seeking some external satisfaction, then an individual should, intelligent individual should get into that enquiry. Who or where exactly is the very repository of happiness? That is where you sit in solitude. Therefore, solitude or being alone is not as because of hatred with the world or unhappiness with the world or not able to handle the world. No. It is because an individual is inquiring into the true source of happiness. Krishna Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi beautifully says that a mind which is going deeper into itself is like a person who is diving deep into the water or a lake or an ocean to find the pearls that are there deep within. Maunena majjan manasa chalena. Mind which is achalena manasa, with the mind which is undisturbed. Maunena majjan. Majjan means sinking in. Maunena with silence. Manasa chalena. And finding out what is the very source of my own being. So this sitting in solitude, ekante sukamasyadam. It can be interpreted in this way. Sukamasyadam, comfortably sit. Or sukhat. Sukhat means for the sake of sukha, for the sake of finding true happiness, sit down quietly. Swamiji, I do it every night. That is lying down. Lying down is not considered as solitude. Oh, in the sleep also I am all alone by myself. Yes, my mind is not available for enquiry. So here one should sit in a solitude and looking for the very source of one's own mind, the source of one's own thought, the source of one's own being. That's why he says next, immediately saying, Paradare cheta samadhiyatam. In that higher self of yours, keep your mind focused. The higher self of yours means the very source of your own being, the very source of existence. So sit quietly and then tell yourself, I am pure existence, to start with. Like this computer exists, the table exists, the table exists, the water exists, I exist. I am, first of all. This existence is unquestionable, undisturbed, indestructible. If the table is not there, if this table is not, the computer is there. Computer is not there, water is there. Water is not there, the stage is there. Stage is not there, the hall is there. In the same way, I am not there physically, but I as a pure existence is always there. This higher understanding helps you to even overcome any fear of anything. Fear of death, fear of old age, fear of any kind, which is subject to bringing us greater and greater sorrow. In this physical body we are, but in the same way we will not be in another 10 years from now. In 20 years from now, I will not be in the same condition. Body might have become more old, physical faculties might have become less and less active, and mind may not be this alert. Physical movement will be rather difficult. All those things will be there, but I am will continue to be there. So that very source of existence, when you reach there, when you establish yourself, that is called cheta samadhiyatam. Maintain that understanding. I am. Irrespective of how the body is, how the mind is, how the world is, how my relationships are, I am. And secondly, I know that I am. My consciousness, my awareness of my own existence is undisturbed, unpolluted, uninfluenced by anything else. This is the proper understanding of Vedanta. Worship of the Lord and doing puja and all the rituals are the means to gain this awareness. Undisturbed, unpolluted awareness continuously being there. This one must be aware of. So that is where Shankaracharya says, where you maintain the oneness with that higher self, which is of the nature of pure existence and consciousness. Swamula Satyatma Vicharanam. Swamula, one's own root. Satyatma Vicharanam Syat. When inquiry into the one's own existence is. So such a person, when he looks at this world, he understands all things are essentially pure existence. And the living beings are aware of its own existence. Non-living beings do not know their own existence. That's all the difference. Therefore, that supreme reality which is in the form of pure existence is there in the moving and unmoving, in the jada and chetana, in the inert and the sentient. So such an individual alone can see God in not in everyone, in everything. This is the universal vision of Vedanta. God is not a particular person or a form or of a particular power. No. It is pure existence which is present in all beings. All living and non-living, inert and sentient, past, present and future. So this understanding alone can take one to the higher level of existence. where you and I live because of what we need, what we demand, what we enjoy, what we like, what we do not like. One who has gained the higher knowledge and awareness, he has no conflict with the world at all. For past, present, future, today, yesterday, tomorrow, all these things are only temporarily there, and it will change. Nothing remains unchanged. Everything is subject to the flux of time. But that pure existence remains to be same at all times. That is called Purnam. The next verse is there, therefore is the next verse. Purnatma susamikshyatam jagadidam tadbhatitam drishyata. Purna Atma. What is Purna? Complete, unlimited, infinite. Infinite cannot be a thing that can be visualized. So, but what he says, visualize the infinite self. What is visualization? To know that that does not have any particular dimension, name or form or conditions of time and space. Now, if I ask you, have you ever seen space? You say yes. What you are referring is sky. But space, it does not have any dimension or any limitation as such in this limited world. Space. Swamiji, when I think about it, I get spaced out. Yes, you are. Because Purna, when you say it, all inclusive, not absence. This is a fundamental difference between the way Buddhism approaches the truth and the way the Vedanta approaches the same thing. Where Buddhism says that that's infinite, that supreme one is nescience or absence. Nihilism, not nescience, nihilism. There is nothing, nothingness. Whereas Vedanta says that which you refer as nothingness is nothing but completeness. Because the Vedanta, the masters would say that from nothing, the nothing cannot, everything cannot come. Do you experience the world or not? Yes. That cannot be coming from nothing. A thing that does not exist cannot produce anything. If you say the world has been experienced, it must have some substratum. Probably it is not comprehensible by you, but it is. If you see your own dream, it's your dream you could see because you are aware. Your awareness. That's why you are able to see your dream. In the same way, that one which is the very source of this whole world is not absent. It is. But it is not comprehensible from our human mind. It is incomprehensible. It is unlimited. Infinite. Infinite means that includes everything. Like for example, in this hall, so many people could be included. So let us say some 400, 500 people can be there. When I break this wall little bit more and enlarge the hall, more people can be accommodated. There are another 400 people, 800. When I break that wall also and then I stretch further, 1,000 people can be included. And further expand, 2,000 people. Further expand, 10,000 people. Further expand, then expand everything. No walls at all. Then how many people can be included? Infinite. Is it not? There is no counting either. It cannot be counted. So that nature of the self is inclusive of all. Because it has no boundaries, we cannot think how vast it can be. Think of the infinite universe. Everything is included there. The planets and the stars and so many cosmos and whatnot. This is what Krishna was trying to show to Arjuna when he showed the Vishwarupa. I am the Vishwam. I am the whole universe. Now Arjuna cannot comprehend what it could be. He says it has no time or space boundaries. Past and present and future has no meaning here. Vishwam Amarupam Vishwarupam. Me, I am the cosmic presence in which everything is included. Good, bad, right, wrong, past, present, death and birth. Everything is included in this. So, my own self, each one of us should understand, my own self in its highest nature is infinite. Purna Atma, that is what we chant, Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vashishyate, Purnamadaha, that which has been the source of this universe is complete. Purnamidam, this which is the product of, as though the expression of that also is complete, infinite. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate, from that infinite presence alone, this infinite universe has come into existence. From the cause, this apparent effect has come. The nature of the cause is found in the nature of effect also. If the nature of the cause is infinite, the effect is also infinite. Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Avashishyate. From the infinite, if you remove infinite, what remains is infinite only. It cannot become finite. So, that self of ours, which is apparently now behaving like an individual, you and I are, is in real nature, is the infinite presence. Unlimited we are, infinite we are, presently acting and behaving like a finite being. Nothing wrong, but understand it is only a mere appearance. That is why he says, Jagadidam tad bhadidam drisyatam. Understand this world to be false presence of the Supreme One. It is an apparent presence of the Supreme One. It is an appearance on the Supreme Presence. Just like when you are dreaming, the dream is a superimposition of your own mind. You are thinking of yourself as somebody else. In your dream, you are a happy self. Really, you are not. Let us say you are miserably going into the bed. But in the dream, you are experiencing yourself to be a king and you are having all sort of money and wealth and all sort of things. So, you are superimposing some ideas in your own mind and enjoying the dream only to be woken up by your husband. Come on, get up! Time to go for Bal Vihar. Oh. So, when you wake up, you come to the reality, come to know to the reality. But at that time of the dream, you are only projecting upon yourself something which is other than yourself. In the same way, in that infinite self, this finite being is projected. Just like when you are watching a movie, there in the wall, there is nothing happening. But there is some projection is happening there. And with that projection, you are enjoying everything, comedy and tragedy of the movie. Once that projection is over, what remains is an undisturbed, pure wall. In the same way, in all of us is that infinite self on which the finite world is projected. Jagadidam, this world is tad bhaditam drishyatam. Understand, see it as a mere false appearance there. So, this is why the Vedantic masters have established the fact that you see the world, though it is not there, but it does not mean there is nothing as a substratum according to Buddhism. He says, no, that is not possible. In nothing, you can project nothing. There must be some substratum on which only you can project anything. So, Buddhism was sent out of India because of the strong philosophy which Shankaracharya had established. Because if you say there is nothing called the world, then you and I, relative entity, cannot even exist. Who is the teacher and who is the student then? Vishvam pashyati karya karanataya swaswami sambandataha Sishyacharya tadeva pitruputrathyatmana betataha Swapne jagrati esha purusho maya paribhramitaha Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshina Murtaye. Shankaracharya says in Dakshinamurti Stotram that the idea of master and the servant, teacher and the student, father and the son, these relative entities are really not there but projected upon oneself. Your son is born later than you, and therefore he is called your son, and you are called your father. As much as you are father and at the same time. With respect to your son, you are father. With respect to your father, you are the son. Who are you then? Time-wise, when you look at it, you are a product. Another time, you are the cause. You are the product of your father, and you are the cause of your son. Who are you then? So this Shishya Acharya, Putra Pitru, these relationships are merely a relative existence. Really speaking, your son and your father are all the same nature of pure existence, pure self alone. The idea that this is father, the idea that I am son, I am the father, these relationships are Swapne Jagrati Vaya Esha Purusho Maya Paribhramitaha. That's illusory existence it is. So when we thus think about our higher nature, the whole world is nothing but a dance, a play that is going on. But with that perception alone, we can surely overcome all the sorrows and sufferings of the world. Caught up in that, we can never solve it. We can never solve our sorrows, never solve our sufferings, because if one is gone, another will come. Freshly produced exclusively for you. Every day, when we resolve every year, in the beginning of the year, I will remain, I will continue to do my spiritual meditation and this and that. Few days it stays and it just falls away. Why? Because the conviction is not supported by the right knowledge. Merely doing something, sitting there, closing your eyes, cannot last long because there is no support. There is no sustaining knowledge there. Once the knowledge is there, and you will find that even if you do not do for a few days, you get back to it because the knowledge can bring you back that attention. If in the lack of knowledge, it is only a mere physical practice, it will remain for some time. You may be inspired because somebody told you or somewhere you read, and after some time, gone. So, where the individual has gained the correct knowledge, there the sustenance of those activities or practices will be more. That's why we read, we reflect, understand, discuss, know it in detail, know in depth, then there cannot be any failure there. So that is why here Shankaracharya says, where you keep your mind, Purnatma Susamikshadam, where you come to see the Purnatma, Jagadidam Tatpaditam Drishyatam. Understand this world to be merely a false projection upon that. And we will see more of it in the next session. Two more verses. Then we are going to take up the study of Guru Stotram. Please understand, our Gurudev's birth centenary is coming in the next two years. So, I would like all of us to know in detail about the greatness of the teachings which comes from ancient times to us, and that who actually is the Guru, that one should recognize. Then only, the importance of the teacher, spiritual teacher, and this teaching and how it is relevant to our own life is more and more clear. So we will see that. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.